and welcome to another exciting program of This is Australia. And this time we're going to have a look at the road rules of Australia and the regulations as far as cars and traffic is concerned. But before we go into that, let's have a look at what happens in other countries around the world. Have a look at this. It's incredible. How do these people make it? Okay, now here in Australia, we do things a little bit differently. And I think we're very good as far as road rules and regulations are concerned. We're very polite drivers. And of course, we have something unique. We are driving on the right side of the road. Yeah? Not the wrong side of the road. So, we're gonna have a look around, but you know what? We need a car because we have to go into many places at once, and because we only got half an hour, we need something quick and fast. But you know what? Maybe I will use some of my magic powers. Oh, I didn't tell you that. Actually, my name is Haralabos Tsoukalas, right? Haralabos is Harry, and Tsoukalas is the one that makes the pots. Tsoukali is the pot, and Tsoukalas is the one that makes the pots. What's the guy that makes the pots in English? Potter. Yes, you got it. So who am I? I am the Greek Harry Potter. Hello, nice to meet you. Now, I have my magic wand, and you be careful what you say behind my back because I'm gonna disappear you. Now, we need a car, and then we need to go magically into too many places at once in half an hour. But we need the best car that it's made. Yeah, okay. Let's remember the word now. The magic word. It's not abracadabra. Come on, abracadabra. Everybody uses abracadabra. We're different. Yeah, I'm the uncle. You know, the Greek uncle. I know. Give me the best car made in Australia. Manestra colopimbiri. What happened? Where's the car? Oh, okay. Where is it? Where's the car? It should be here. Is that it? Yes, it worked! It worked! What's this? It works. I don't believe it. It's not too bad actually. It looks really nice. But you know, I just want the most technologically advanced car made in Australia. Let's try that one. Give me the most technologically advanced car made in Australia. Sbornocchio Kuteliti. What's going on? Is this the most technologically advanced car made in Australia?
Yes, Harry.
The same car?
Yes, Harry.
Okay. No. Okay. I want the most fuel efficient car that is made in Australia. Manestra colopimbiri. What's going on? This is the most fuel efficient car in Australia.
Yes, Harry.
Wow, that's not too bad. Give me the most environmentally friendly car that's made in Australia, but also to be the most powerful in its class car made in Australia. What's going on? What sort of car is this?
It's a Toyota Camry Hybrid.
Are you serious?
No, I am Sirios.
Now, Sirios is actually my assistant. Yeah. Okay, Sirios, let's go and try the car out.
Yes, Harry.
What's hybrid? Yes, like a frog. It means that it can go on land and water. Oh my God, like a James Bond car. Is that right?
No, Harry. A hybrid car has two motors, an electric motor and a gasoline-powered motor. That's an amphibious you are referring to. You better stop now.
Like it's got good brakes. Okay, let's take a quick break and we'll be back very soon.
Yes, let's take a break.
So what is a hybrid car?
It's a fuel-efficient system that has two motors, an electric motor and a petrol-powered motor. Hybrids are super quiet, sometimes you can't tell whether the engine is running or not. During rush hour stop-and-go driving or low speeds, the electric motor powers the car and as an added benefit, does not produce any exhaust, thus reducing smog levels. At higher speeds, above 60 kilometers per hour, the petrol motor kicks in, giving the extra power you need. The petrol motor starts automatically when extra power is needed, like traveling up a hill to help the electric motor. The petrol motor could turn on and off automatically hundreds of times every day and also charges the batteries while it's running. Also, the petrol motor will turn off automatically when you are coasting or travel downhill. The petrol motor will turn off when the car is stationary, like in traffic light. It also has a special system to capture braking energy to store in an onboard battery. A hybrid recharges itself and it doesn't need to be plugged into an outlet.
And the magic continues. This car is fully automatic. For example, now we're traveling at a zone of 80 kilometers an hour in the freeway. So I set the car to travel at 80 kilometers. But this car, it has a sensor at the front, a radar, and basically reduce speed or accelerate with me not doing anything at all. So you can see here now, basically, it follows instructions. It's magic. I told you it's magic. Now have a look at this accident. This accident wouldn't have happened if the truck, all the cars that had the same system that this car has, which is the radar system to keep the same distance all the time from the car in front of you. Yesterday we came all the way from Gosford to Sydney, and the only time that I had to apply the brakes, it was when we had to stop in the traffic light in Pennant Hills Road. All the other time the car slowed down and accelerated by itself. So now I set up the speed limit at 100 kilometers, but the car would just keep the same distance I set for it with the car in front of us. The car would accelerate and accelerate by itself to make sure that it keeps the same distance right through. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to put my foot on the brake. I don't have to accelerate. I just drive. I mean, what else is going to happen with these cars? You know, what else are going to bring out? This is magic. This is the Toyota Camry Hybrid magic. Trust me, this is incredible. You have to have the experience. This automatic radar system, it can work not just on the freeway, but it can work on every road. I'm using it everywhere. Even on a 40 kilometer zone or 50 or 60 kilometer zone. You just set it up to your speed limit and it will keep the same distance from the car in front of you. This is one big problem that we have here on the freeways in Australia, especially here in New South Wales. I don't know about the rest of the states, but in New South Wales there's a big problem. And I'm talking about the fast lane, the overtaking lane. Now look at the sign. The sign says keep left unless overtaking, and the maximum penalty is $220. Now look at this in front of us. Basically, this guy in front of us he's now overtaking this car, and once he overtakes the car, he should just pull to the left and let the other traffic. Remember, it's very frustrating when people actually hog the fast lane on a freeway, and of course there's a lot of accidents happen because of that. Now look at this guy here. Yeah, because of frustration, accidents can happen. So make sure you obey the rules. It's very important. Keep left unless overtaking, and get to the fast lane only when you want to overtake. Let's have a look now and see what happens in Germany as far as overtaking and fast lanes is concerned. As you can see now on your screen, the fast lane is empty and it's only for really fast cars. One of the things I remember while we were traveling in Germany and on the autobahns in Germany, it was this sign that we could see in every single exit, and we thought that this place must be everywhere in Germany, and the name was, look at this. Now, how would you read this? Yeah, Oz, Ford. No, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. Now, what actually that sign means?
This says Ausfahrt. It basically means the exit.
It means exit in German. Okay, so let's try the German autobahns. Let's go, and this time we're gonna drive this car. No, not a Volkswagen. No, something else. But not a Volkswagen, please. Let's try the BMW M5. $270. Who can do better than that? What about a motorcycle? Okay, let's go into a Yamaha. Come on, 299. One more to go to 300. One more. Okay, now that's it. This is the last one. We're gonna go 340 kilometers with this one. Let's try the Audi. Now you're talking. Look at this, 340 kilometers per hour. Now let's have a look and see what Tom Hanks thinks about the autobahns in Germany.
When you go past a sign that says 120 with a line through it, the gloves are off, baby. You can drive. You can drive.
Really?
Government is off your back in Germany, and you can drive. The man says drive as fast as you want.
Is that right?
The highways in Germany are as straight and flat as airport runways. And I don't know how fast we went, but I think in the conversion, how do you convert it, Dave? Paul?
You just convert it as best you can.
Do you multiply it by
Tell
6?
you about metric into 100 kilometers is 60 miles an hour.
Okay, we were going like 120, 130, which I think is 700 miles per hour. And we went, we made it from Dresden to Berlin in about 17 minutes. It was the most exciting, but here's the deal. The cheeks were pushing back like that. Slow down, racer X, slow down! He actually did stop at one point because he had to pee. No matter how fast you're driving, driving in Germany, someone is driving faster than you.
Sure, that's right.
And you cannot linger in that left lane. If you do, they will. They'll.
A lot of light flashing.
They'll pull your passport.
Yeah,
Dave. So you got to get back over.
Yeah.
And when another car passes you, when you are driving as fast as physics allowed, it does not pass you like it doesn't. It passes you like this. No.
Yes, that's right.
And a blur goes
right.
past you.
And you could be sucked into their.
I mean, that car,
Yeah.
go like that.
Yeah,
and sometimes it's a red blur, sometimes it's a white, but it goes past you like that. It's kind of like Romeo.
I just can't understand how come in Germany they could have this unlimited speed freeways, and here in Australia we have a road in really bad condition, very narrow, only 2 lanes, with 90 kilometers as a speed limit. And then we have an amazing freeway or motorway like the M5 or the M2, and the speed limit it's only 100 kilometers. And this is what I don't understand. I think that we should have roads like Germany. We should train our drivers that they can drive their cars in faster speeds. And many of our motorways and freeways, they should be also unlimited, or at least with 150 or 160 kilometer speed limit. If we can drive at 90 kilometers at that street, I'm sure we can drive with 150 kilometers in this street. Right, okay, so basically this is the advanced technology. Now again, we're back into the Toyota Camry Hybrid model, made in Australia. Let's don't forget, that's very important, it's made in Australia. Now check this out. When you actually want to change lanes and you put your blinker on, you just look at your mirror and there's this warning little light that comes up. And what that tells you is that there's a car in your blind spot. That means that you just have to stay put and you don't change lanes. Now you either have to wait for the car to go, or if you can, accelerate and just go in front of him. But you know that there is a car in your blind spot, and that's the best system I've seen so far. So this is incredible. It's like I said, this is magic. This is magic. Toyota Camry Hybrid, made in Australia, magic. Now let's have a look at another example, and this time this accident happened because of the blind spot. Now look how the truck gets into the lane of an incoming car when it tried to change lanes. Now if we had the system that we have in this particular car here, that accident wouldn't happen. The results of an accident because of this could be devastating. Have a look at this accident that happened in the M5 in England, and 7 people died in that particular accident.
It's an utterly harrowing scene. In the middle of the picture lies the barely discernible frame of an articulated lorry sunken into the tarmac, its driver's cabin completely obliterated. Above it, strewn across the carriageway, lies another vehicle also completely burnt out and seemingly severed in two by the force of the collision. At the back of this trail of destruction lies a car whose bonnet has disappeared under the tailgate of another partially incinerated lorry, the last perhaps in this series of horrific impacts. A total of 34 vehicles were involved in this pile-up.
As we wait here in the traffic light, let's have a quick break. I can't believe that this car actually has a Greek name. Yes, yeah. Atara. What is Ati?
A stud. A horse retained for breeding. A stallion.
Okay. And the big stallion, the big horse, the muscly, the one that is for war. What do we call that in Greek?
Atara. A steed. It's a very fast and strong horse for war and racing. A fast road bike is also referred to as a steed.
Exactly, that's exactly right. The big, muscly horse, the stallion, that is the Atara. And that's what the name of this car is. And also the Camry, I think it's from the Camry, which means pride in Greek. Oh, okay, so Greek names all over the place. Another road rule that we're very good here in Australia is the pedestrian crossings, like this one here in front of us. Now have a look at some videos from some other countries and what people think about crossings over there. Now the next video is a bit violent, so I advise that you should turn your television off if you're sensitive. Okay, the ones that you haven't turned the television off, just watch this. Yep, that video came from China, and it's a everyday common scene in many countries like China. And this is a difference with Australia. Now watch this video. Look how the people stop for the pedestrians. But remember, when you do cross a pedestrian crossing, make sure you do check to your left and to your right, make sure that there's no cars coming or that they have stopped. Because we have a lot of migrants that they come to Australia and they are used to their own rules and regulations, like the videos that we watched before. Are there any benefits in other countries if you buy a hybrid car?
A tax credit off US $7,500 offered by the United States federal government, and grants of up to US $7,500 by the United Kingdom for hybrid and electric cars. California offers further reduced electricity rates, free parking, and the use of bus lanes for electric vehicle drivers.
And how about in Australia?
Registering hybrid cars in NSW is $30 cheaper compared to conventional vehicles.
And in Victoria?
Victoria has registration discounts of up to $100 for electric and hybrid cars.
So overall, if you want a car that is really safe, that is made in Australia, that it's a hybrid car, that you can save a lot of money, you have to look at the Toyota Camry Hybrid. Okay, this is it, folks. We just finished for the day. Now we're gonna just go home. But one good thing about the hybrid technology, of course, is that you can sneak into your drive if you're late at night and your missus just won't hear you sneaking in. So if you like to test drive a car like this one here, the Toyota Camry Hybrid, just visit Chatswood Toyota and they'll be very happy to take you out for a ride. Great cars, and we support Australian made. Now let me just go back here. You can see here on my camera how close I can go using the night vision camera, night and day. Look at that. Amazing. Thank you for watching. See you next week.